Hello and welcome to the Cosmic Energy Navigation Forecast for the week of July 26th through August 1st, 2020. I am Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck. And I'm excited to bring you this week's forecast as today, July 26th, 2020, Mercury goes fully direct. No more shadow period. This is the last day of the shadow period. And what does that mean for all of us? That means that communication, especially scheduling, planning, traveling, and anything dealing with technology, will actually start to flow forward again. As for the last 3 weeks, Mercury has been in retrograde, and it slowed down the process of the energy of what Mercury's planet is associated with. And now we go forward. The next Mercury retrograde is not until October 14th, so we have a little time and use that time wisely. And today I have the 6 cards all laid out for us in regards to the navigation forecast for this week. This forecast is to help you through the Cosmic Energy Astrological Forecast that will be available later today. That one card that you're going to choose today is going to be the GPS card to help you navigate through the week. All 6 cards come together to tell you a story. I'm going to give you a sneak peek at the back of the cards. This way here you get to see which card resonates with you, and whatever that card is, write that number down, and that's going to be your card to help you navigate for this week. So your very first card, second card, third card, fourth card, fifth card, and the 6th card. And I, like you, have not actually got to see the cards yet, so I'm going to be just as surprised as you are as we go through this forecast. So let's get ready, and remember, choosing one card, whichever one of the cards resonates with you, is the card that's going to help you navigate through the astrological forecast when it's available. So your very first card this week, if you've chosen this one, it's in reverse, so it's letting you know it's a very important message to hear, but there may be a little bit of resistance behind either the affirmation, the chakra, or even the hidden message for that matter. And the card we have today for the first card is all about freedom. What does freedom mean for you, and how can you go about getting freedom in your life is what I'm hearing for this question. What does freedom mean for you, and how can you go about getting freedom in your life? The chakra associated is the root chakra. It is very important to get grounded when you're even associating the word freedom into your schedule. Because in order to get your freedom, you do need to be able to have a sense of grounding and a sense of focus. As we are grounded, we can be more productive, and we are really good at making decisions. When we are not grounded, it creates a lot of confusion. And when we are looking for freedom, we do not want confusion in the deck. The numbers associated are 1 and 4. 1 is about a new way of doing something, so obviously a change. And 2, the 1 also represents your independence, being a leader, no longer a follower, independent. That's the 1 energy. That 4 is about the foundation. What was your foundation like, and how would you like to have more freedom in your foundation as we speak? The total number, the hidden message, is 5. 5 is a representation and frequency of change, freedom, and some unpredictability. So I ask you for this week, what can you do this week to change something so you can have more freedom in your schedule? Now, do you know the card is reverse? So it means that you are resisting. Perhaps there are things that you are aware of that you can change, but for whatever the reasons are, you're choosing to continue to do the same thing. Well, in order to get any type of freedom or change in your life, you do need to do something different. So I'm inviting you this week to do just that. Change something so you can have more freedom in your schedule, in your life for that matter. So that's the first card. Second card, if you've chosen this one, this 2 is in reverse. And interesting enough, this card is a card I posted earlier on something. I don't think I posted on anywhere personally. But anyway, this is your week for healing. And the card's in reverse. So when we think about healing, what is it that you want to heal, but you're not willing to do the work on? Anytime healing is involved, that means we have to do physical, mental, spiritual, and even emotional work connected to the healing. So what is it that you need to heal? And how can you move into that healing process? This chakra associated is the heart center. So it is really about moving into a space of compassion and joy, and letting go of any heaviness you hold on to, which is why the healing is important for this week. Your number is 6. The 6 energy is all about the healer, the healing, and the nurturer. So how can you do that? And why is it that you're resisting? Why is it that you want to hold on to something that really doesn't serve you anymore? Release the resistance and begin your healing. That's the message I just received. So if you chose the second card, please go into that direction. Seems like it's going to be a very intensive energy for this week, because again, all 6 cards come together to tell a story. And we've already started off the first card with freedom. And anytime we have freedom involved, that means there's going to be work that needs to take place. And the second card's already healing. So that means it's a matter of whatever it is you're looking to free yourself up, you do need to do some healing work. Let's see what the third card says. Third card is about the old soul. Old soul. So when I hear the old soul, what I hear immediately is about connecting with your higher self, and connecting maybe with a loved one, perhaps to help you heal whatever it is you need to heal, and to find the freedom you're looking to find. This yellow energy is all about the solar plexus. The solar plexus is really about connecting into your higher self, connecting into your intuition, connecting into feeling more secure and feeling more safe with what's going on around you and within you, collectively and personally. Your numbers are 2 and 6. The 2 is representing that connection, that partnership that you do have with an old soul. Someone that perhaps has crossed over and that is there for you as your spirit guide to help you and guide you. That 6, again, as we had in the second card, is all about the healing, the nurturer. Your old soul, the guidance you're receiving, is letting you know that you are on a healing journey. And being on a healing journey means you're healing yourself so you can help others to heal just as well. Your 2 and 6 works out to be an 8 energy. That 8 energy is really about the abundance and the harmony that comes into play when you step into trusting your intuition. And the cards are bright, so there's no resistance here. Okay, we're going to move into the fourth card. The fourth card. This card happens to be in reverse as well. So if you've chosen this one, this is all about compassion. Compassion. And because it's in reverse, my question is, who are you not being compassionate to? Who are you judging? Who are you seeing with the ego eyes as opposed to the spiritual vision? And I'm inviting you to come out of the ego and move into a more spiritual space where you can be more compassionate to yourself and perhaps to others. Your chakra associated with this card is the third eye. So it is really about connecting on a deeper level. As we connect with our old souls, we do connect from the third eye, so we can have the visions. We can see, we can use our imagination, we can dream more, and we can move into that space of more compassion. Having compassion for yourself, for that matter, which is what I just heard as well. The 4 and 9. The 4 is about that balance between the physical and the spiritual. A balance between the physical and the spiritual. And when we do balance out our energy between the two, it allows us to find more compassion. The 9 is about something you need to let go of so you can move into this transformation, so you can be more compassionate towards yourself and others. 4 and 9 works out to a 13, which brings us right back into a 4 energy. So what this card is really saying is finding the balance between spiritual and physical, which will allow you to be more compassionate and really connecting with your third eye to create and visualize what compassion means for you, so you can start showing that to yourself and others. And perhaps maybe looking towards someone who you feel is compassionate and bring on their energy for you. And remember, your cards reverse, so there is a little bit resistance about compassion. Perhaps maybe you're judging yourself or you're judging somebody else. Remove your energy from that space of egotistical and step into more of a space of being connected on a more soulful space, for that matter. Our 5th card for this week, interesting enough, is success. Success. How does success show up for you? What does success mean for you? Where are you successful in your life? Who is it around you that you admire because they are successful? And how can you become more successful for yourself? The yellow, again, solar plex energy, all about feeling more secure and being able to step into the abundance that is surrounding you and opening up your energy so you can receive it. The 8th energy, as we just had in the 3rd card, is about abundance, about that balance, that harmony, that infinity power of knowing that everything is exactly in the space that it needs to be, and trusting that you can have anything you want to have, especially abundance, as long as you open yourself up for it. And in order to have, I like to say, when we think about a success, it doesn't have to be a monetary success. It could just be success in reference to being able to do something that you keep putting off. So think of it as that way. So this is success if you chose the 5th card. During this week, where can success show up in your life? Who were you attracting in your journey this week that's going to allow you to see yourself as successful, because maybe you see them as successful as well? And always remember, if you don't already know this, that every person that we come in contact with is just a mirror of ourselves. So if there's certain things about someone you love, that's the things that you love about yourself. If there's certain things about a person that you're not really feeling, that means that's things you're not really feeling about yourself. Okay? And all the person is doing is showing you this to magnifying it so you can begin that healing process. All right, the last card, which is number 6. Last card is also in reverse. A lot of reverse cards in this deck. I think all of them except for 2 cards were reverse. And we have another solar plex card. And the card here is powerful. Very interesting that we got in this deck this week, the spread. We have freedom. Then we have healing. And now we have powerful. So if you've chosen the 6th card, the question is, how do you demonstrate how powerful you are? How do you demonstrate your strengths, is what I just heard. How do you demonstrate your strengths? And can you see other people in their strength? Can you see other people being powerful? And I'm not getting that this is a sense of political powerful. I'm getting this is a sense of spiritual powerful. How powerful are you? And are you recognizing how powerful you are, because that powerfulness shows up in your life? So whatever you are thinking about, theoretically you're powerful enough to create it. And be mindful that that creation is not just about the positive. So if you're thinking about things at a low energy frequency, you are creating that as well, which is the message I just heard. Chakra associated again is the solar plexus. So trusting your intuition, trusting that you are powerful enough to create the things you want in your life. Your numbers are 4-4, which we've had some 4s in this deck. We had 4 in the freedom card, we have 4 in the compassion card, and now we have 4 showing up. This one's a master number. This is powerful in reference to the higher self, between the physical and the spiritual, not just the ego powerful. Works out to be an 8 energy, so there is a lot of harmony that comes into this process, and also the balance of finding that power within yourself and how powerful you are to create the things you want to create this week. So use your power this week to create the things you want to create into your life. And interesting, we have 3 cards that represents the 8s. Our Old Soul card, and also our Success card. And now we have our 4-4. So 8s are very popular in this card reading this week. But it is in reverse. So there is some resistance to it. A lot of resistance this week, guys. A lot of resistance for whatever the reasons are. I believe, and I invite you all just to take some time as of today to get yourself into a meditation state and allow yourself to really ground yourself, connect with your higher self, so you can release whatever resistance you may have that's showing up for you, so you can step into more freedom. You can work on healing whatever needs to be healed. You can connect with your old soul and spirit guides, so they can help you gain more compassion for yourself, and that you can actually live and see yourself as being the successful person, and also recognizing that success also leads you to be powerful. Because when we are successful, we do feel powerful because we are successful. And recognizing that the freedom card and the powerful card is not a representation of politics. It's a representation of what serves your higher self. So we're going to come out of the ego. And if for whatever the reasons are, you can address politics without it being an egotistical conversation, then perhaps you can find some freedom and power in that as well. Once again, whatever card you've chosen from 1 to 6, that card's going to be your card that navigates you through the Cosmic Energy Astrological Forecast for this week, which will be available shortly. All 6 cards come together to tell you a story, as I just pointed out. Your freedom card is representing your freedom for this week. How can you find freedom? What does freedom mean for you? Your healing card is representing what you need to heal so you can have that freedom. The old soul card is about connecting to an old soul spirit guide so you can begin that healing process so you can move into your freedom. The old soul is going to help you connect on a higher level so you can be more compassionate with self and others. And hopefully throughout all of this of healing and working towards freedom and connecting on a higher level to spirit guides, that really helps you move into success. And I'm showing the cards exactly how they are, so most of them are reversed. And that success may help you to feel more powerful this week. So again, whatever one card you've chosen, that card's going to help you navigate through the week. All 6 cards come together to tell you a story. And that's where we have it. So feel free to leave your comments and questions at healingwithin76@gmail.com. I look forward to reading them, and I will respond back upon receiving them. And also look just for the Cosmic Energy Astrological Forecast that will be available shortly. Have yourself a great day and enjoy the fact that Mercury is fully direct now. Bye-bye for now.